What is going on, people, and welcome to Video Game XD Reviews. I'm your host, Charles Reed, back with another review for you guys. Today, we're going to be taking a look at the Sega Genesis Flashback HD from At Games. This is the 2018 model, so this came out back in 2018, and I think it's a decent product. So let's check this out. So on the front, it shows off Mortal Kombat, Phantasy Star. You got Sonic on there. 85 built-in games. That's right, 85 games, baby. So what are you getting with this full package? Well, you're getting high definition. You're getting HD. You're not getting the AV stuff anymore. Back in before the HD versions, that's all they had at games was AV composite, and they finally upgraded over the years. And right even on the cover, it says it's got Sonic 2, Golden Axe, Shinobi 3, Phantasy Star 2, if you like your RPGs, Column. So it seems like it's got all the classics. So here's the side for you. Bam. Let's check out some information here. Genesis Flashback game console, 85 built-in games, 2 wireless controllers, micro USB power adapter, HDMI cable, need that, instruction manual. So that's pretty much it. It says ages 15 plus. Yeah, I'm 30 and still playing Sega Genesis. Love it. Classic 90s. So on the back here, let's show you guys. Check that out. So what do we got? Alien Storm, Alter Beast, Alex Kidd, Aeroflash, Bonsai Bros, Chaka something, Columns 3, Comic Zone Crackdown, Deep Attack, Dr. Robotnik's Mean Bean Machine Classic, Eternal Champions, Fatal, Labyrinth, Flicky, Gain Ground, Golden Axe 2, Golden Axe 3, the original Golden Axe is on here as well, Kid Chameleon, Mortal Kombat 2, Mortal Kombat 3, gotta love Mortal Kombat, Shadow Dancer, Shining Force, Sonic and Knuckles, Sonic 3D Blast, Virtual Fighter 2, Vector Man, Sonic Spinball. So that's just to name a few. There's, according to the box, and many more. So very cool. I mean, this looks promising. So I picked this up for $80 at a retro game store, Game Pawn, I believe. I picked this up. They don't sell this anymore in the stores, so you're gonna have to go to eBay, your local stores, to find this product from AT Games. So let's check it out. Opens up like that. What goodies do we got in there? So we got wireless controllers. So you get a fancy, decent wireless controller. So these aren't bad. I turned them on. They work fine. They seem to sync instantly. No problems with the wireless controllers. They're a little small, they're a little on the plasticky side, but I enjoy them. It was just cool that they include wireless, because nowadays, the original, not the original, but the mini Genesis from Sega they put out a couple years later, I think it came out a couple years later, those just had the wired controllers, so that's a plus for them. They're including wireless controllers. So here's the console. It's a little dusty. I've been playing it. Bam. There's the model you get. It looks just like an original Sega Genesis. It's a replica of it. So as a replica, I think this is very designed, very good. I really like the design of this. They did a good job. AT Games, good job on that. You got the menu button, or reset, but on here it's the menu button. The headphone jack thing doesn't work. It's just there for show. It's a 16-bit Sega Genesis. Got the on and off switch. Over here you got a SD card slot. So SD card slot. So you know what you can do with that. Legally ripped ROMs, I guess, or save states or whatever. HDMI slot and micro USB power. So it does come with a micro USB. I'm not totally sure if this included an HD cable. I think mine didn't, but I bought it used, so Look out for that. You might need to buy an HD cable, which to me, all these consoles should include HD cables at this point. Come on. You buy a system, you bring it home. Well, Mom, I can't play the system. Why not, son? Doesn't have an HD cable. Well, let's go out to the store and pay 10, 20 more bucks for an HD cable. I don't understand that. But I love the design, and guess what? This actually plays cartridges. I was shocked. When I seen this. I'm like, no way. This does SD card, cartridge slot, and you get 85 games? That is a bargain. So this thing is like an all-in-one system. It's all-in-one. So very cool. I'm digging it. I do have the power cable over there. It's decent, the length, and we're not going to show that off though, but it does go the power cable. I'm not sure if originally it included an HD cable, but like I said, mine did not. So let's get back to the controller here. Here we go. Sorry if it's a little dark on the camera, but it's a decent controller. For wireless, it takes I think AA batteries. Yes, no, AAA. AAA batteries. So I mean, they work fine. I got mine on right now. It comes with a blue light. You can turn it on and off. The Player 1 includes a menu button, rewind, so it has a rewind feature. You can cheat in your Genesis games. Start, menu, so you don't have to keep going to the system to click reset if you want to get back to the main menu. Very cool. Now, you can even play, you can use original Sega Genesis controllers with this system. Another bonus. So, if you don't like the controllers it comes with, you can play with your original OG Sega Genesis controllers. Now, when you put in a cartridge in the game, in the system, like this, bam, I got Sonic and Sonic Classics right here for you guys. So it pops in great, it loads it up. You gotta wait a minute for it to load up, but now let's get back to the negative. Let's get to the negatives. I'm not going to say I recommend it to everybody. Now, these are the positives. Positives is that I do like how it does the cartridge slot as an SD card. Original controllers, come on, you guys. It's an all-in-one package here. 85 built-in games. All the Mortal Kombats are on there. The Sonics, Vector Man, all those classics you remember as a kid. Those are the positives here. HD, wireless controllers. Negatives. The emulation isn't perfect. The audio is a little choppy. I noticed the audio a little choppy there. I wasn't totally impressed with the audio as far as emulation goes. But the games seem to play fine most of the time, unless the wireless controllers might go out or you might get some hiccups there. But I didn't really notice a lot with the gameplay. It was the audio sounded a tad bit choppy. So I got to take off a point with the audio. But there is a feature, I think it's called, there's some kind of feature where you can, if a game has audio issues, it can speed it up. Something like that. They even admit, so essentially their Ed Games is admitting that some games have audio issues. So emulation-wise, I don't know. I've had some games freeze on me and go back to the main menu. I've seen Angry Video Game Nerd, I think it was either on James and Mike Monday. I think they were playing one of these systems where the game just froze altogether. So kind of a deal breaker for me, honestly, because I like spot-on emulation. I don't want to be in the middle of a game, playing and then goes back to the main menu. That's terrible to me. But Ad Games does release updates over time on their website. But recently I looked up for the Sega Genesis Flashback. They don't even support it anymore. What? So I had to contact them via email. So hopefully they can send me a future update or whenever the last update was. So maybe the updates would get rid of those problems. Mine wasn't updated. Mine was like brand new out of the box. No one updated it for the SD card feature. So if you do want to use the SD card feature, you're going to have to update it somehow, get it offline, the official firmware because it's not going to work without the updated SD card slot. So if you're looking to play whatever you want to play on it, it's not going to work. You need to update the system. So I think we went over everything with this review. Let me close back up the cool box it came in with. Would I recommend the Sega Genesis Flashback from AtGames? Not to compare it from the official Sega one they came out with, the Sega Genesis Mini. I've seen people recommend this one over that just because it comes with a cartridge slot, so you can play all your original carts on this. So you can play. I don't know. I know Sonic 3 has emulation issues, but I'm pretty sure this plays like 90 to 99% of all Genesis games cartridge-wise. Not totally sure, but do your research. To me, I don't think I would play this over the Sega Genesis Mini from Sega because that has spot-on emulation. You're not going to notice lag, hiccups with that one. Not that I've noticed in my research, because that one was actually from Sega, and it was $60 when it came out. This was $80. It goes for over 100 on eBay. This thing. Because they don't sell it anymore. I think when this originally came out, though, I think it was around $70 to $80. So, I personally, I think I like the Sega Genesis Mini better than this, just because it's actually from Sega. It was put out by Sega, and it's spot on. You're not going to notice anything. This, you're going to notice the hiccups with the audio and the slowdowns here and there. And for the whole crashing and going back to the main menu or games freezing, to me that's terrible. Even popping in a cartridge in the thing, you have to turn off the system, pop in the cartridge, then turn it on. Otherwise, if you just pop in a cartridge, it's going to freeze your whole system. So this thing definitely isn't perfect. It's not. But it's almost perfect. It's almost perfect. A lot of people crap on AtGames. I'm not going to crap on AtGames. I see that they actually support retro gaming. They may not be perfect, but the HD, ever since they started doing the HD stuff, they have improved. And I do like how they update things over time. So they are trying, you guys. They are. Or at least they were. I don't know if they're still around, AT Games, but I'm going to recommend this for a friend. If you have a friend or a family member out there who doesn't notice any of the hiccups, just wants to play some old school games, 85 games, this thing could brighten up somebody's day. Family, friend, member, son, daughter, that just wants to play some old school games. I would recommend it for that crowd. Would I recommend it for hardcore Sega fans? I don't know. I mean, if you're not super picky, super picky, you might love it. You might love it. Because, you can play your cartridges, you can do the SD card slot, the wireless controllers. If that doesn't bother you, quality over quality, quantity over quality, that maybe you might like this. I do like it, but I don't know. Like, if I'm going to be hardcore playing a game, I don't want my games to crash. I don't want no hiccups. I don't want to hear audio issues. So I think for hardcore Sega guys, they're going to notice the hiccups. They're going to notice the slowdown. So maybe not, but man, it's so hard to say because you get so much in this package. It's kind of hard to complain. It really is kind of hard to complain there. So I don't know. I don't know. I can't tell you guys if I can recommend you this for hardcore Sega fans, but if you're not super picky, yes, I think I do. But if you're ultra picky on that emulation, you want that true Genesis 10 out of 10 emulation, you're not going to get it here, sadly. But you do get a lot in this package. I think it's a great deal if you can find it used for 80, 70, even $100. This is worth it to me. If you can look past the problems, come on, how can you hate this thing? Even if it has a little bit of issues. I mean, if I had to rate it, the emulation on it, it's about a 7, 8. It's playable. It is playable. It's a lot better than the AV composite ones they did. Definitely a step above that. Like, this thing is damn near perfect. There's also a 2019 model of this, which included Game Gear games, I think. But that one's extremely rare and I think hard to find. But this is the 2018 model. So I picked it up. I did like it. I do like it, but I wish the emulation was a little bit fixed. The freezing up stuff, going back to the main menu. I only noticed that on one game. It was Sonic 2, but then I replayed Sonic 2 and I didn't have that issue. Don't know. Overall, I'm going to rate the Sega Genesis Flashback 2018. I'm going to rate it an 8 out of 10. Possibly an 8.5. Like, it's damn near perfect. So check it out from AT Games. If you can find one, I know they don't sell it anymore. I'm late on this review, you guys. But hey, that's what we're here for, Video Game XD reviews. Hope you guys enjoyed the review. Stay tuned for more reviews right here on Video Game XD. Hopefully I didn't forget anything. If I do, I will leave it in the description below. Alright, I'm Charles Reed. I'll see you on the next review. See ya.